Welcome to another installment of Yoga for the Back Body. I'm Jim, your instructor for today. Today, I was thinking we would work on some hamstrings and glutes and largely trying to lengthen and maybe deepen our position in things like forward fold and bending over our legs or, those kind of poses and just trying to hit the different sides of our glutes and hamstrings to lengthen them and maybe get us some more room. So let's go ahead and start by assuming our meditative seat here. And let's just arrive on our mat. Go ahead and close your eyes down. I want you to take your mind's attention to those sit bones. I'm going to turn to the side here so you can see. Because it's always funny when I say lean back a little bit, you probably can't see me doing it. So I'm going to sit up tall, engage my core here, right? But if you move forward, you'll notice that you're kind of tilting, and then you move back, and eventually you'll feel where those sit bones get heavy. Now, it does look like you're tilted back just a little bit here, right? So take a deep inhale, exhale, arrive on your mat, inhale, deep exhale. One more this time. Biggest inhale you've taken so far. Audible exhale. Sitting up tall, maintaining that height. Let your breathing return to its natural rhythm. Just noticing where you are in your body. Maybe you can start scanning your body from the toes on your feet to the crown of your head. Noticing places of tension. And when you notice them, just send some breath to that area. A few more breaths here. One more breath. We're going to start out by folding forward over our seated legs. So slowly just start folding forward until you notice that pull in the lower back, or maybe you feel it down in your glutes. The upper part of your glutes, kind of right here. So just reach forward as far as you can. And then when you think you're done, I want you to take a deep inhale. Engage your core on the exhale and see if you can find a little bit more. Notice I'm trying to push back here with my hands to keep my glutes on the floor. And we're going to stay here for 3 more breaths. When you're ready, slide your hands back into that front shin. Push yourself up slowly. Let your head come up last. Sitting up tall, bring your arms out wide. Palms come to touch overhead. Reach for the sky. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, tall. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, tall. And then let's just go ahead and twist to the right here. Just starting out, trying to get our spine kind of warmed up a little bit. I'm going to twist the right, look over the right shoulder. One more breath here. Inhale, tall, palms come to touch overhead. Exhale to the left. 2 more breaths. Last one. Inhale, tall. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, tall. Exhale, palms out wide, bringing your palms to your knees. I'm going to twist here real quick so you can see what I'm going to do. We're going to take our right leg out in front of us, and we're going to bring our left sole of the foot into our right thigh. You might need to shift around a little bit so you're sitting on both cheeks of your bum here. I want you to inhale, sit up tall, then turn towards the right leg. Sit up tall, and then exhale, slowly start folding over. Now, you might have to grab your knee. Maybe you can reach that shin or calf. Maybe your ankle. Maybe you can reach all the way out to your foot. And much like we did in the last pose, I want you to hear, once you get there, I want you to take a deep inhale, lengthening your spine, engage that core. On the exhale, see if you can find a little more. Not trying to ratchet yourself with your hands. Notice how my forearms and elbows are kind of loose. I'm not pulling. I'm just kind of hanging out here with my hands there to give me a little bit more leverage. 3 more breaths here. One more breath. Slide your palms on the side of your thigh. Slowly push yourself back up, being gentle with that lower back. Come back to center, looking straight out here. Just breathe. Notice the rebound effect. Maybe you're feeling something across the top of the glute, the lower back here. Maybe you noticed it in your hamstrings. Sometimes the tightness in our glute and lower back will keep us from getting to the depth and down into those hamstring stretches. So now we're going to take switch our legs out. Left leg is going to come long. Right foot is coming into our left thigh. Inhaling, sit up tall. Exhale, we're going to turn to the leg and slowly start bending over. Again, grabbing on wherever you can. Again, arms and shoulders are loose. I'm not pulling myself. I'm just letting gravity kind of do the work here. On your next inhale, we're going to inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, see if you can find a little more. Maybe this side feels looser or tighter than the other. Perfectly normal and standard. Everybody has like a side that's usually a little more flexible or maybe a little tighter. I don't know if it goes along with what your dominant hand is or not. Maybe. Two more breaths here. Slowly slide those palms in. Push yourself back up, observing that rebound effect. Head comes up last. Come to center. Again, noticing where did you feel that? Did you feel that in your hamstrings, lower back, glute? Lots of places through there. There's a lot of distance between the back of the knee and the lower back. And if you notice, I tend to close my eyes down when I'm doing this. And some of that is, I think I've talked about this previously, is like a sensory deprivation issue. So like if I can't see anything, it feels easier to take my mind's attention to that area. Okay, one more forward fold in a seated position. We're going to go to take both our legs out in front of us. Flex our feet back towards our face. Inhale, sit up tall, and exhale, slowly start folding over your legs. Maybe you're grabbing onto your knees, ankles. Maybe you can get both feet over, both hands over your feet here. One more time, I want you to inhale, lengthen the spine, engage the core. Exhale, see if you can fold a little bit deeper. On your next inhale, slide those palms in. Push yourself up. Head comes up last. Sitting up tall, take your attention again down to those glutes, lower back, maybe into the upper parts of your hamstrings. One more breath here, just noticing the sensation. When you're ready, I'm going to turn long ways on my mat. I'm going to recenter myself as we come down to our back. Now, when we come down to our back, we've been doing some, forward folds here. I want you to take a second, engage your core and push that lower back into the mat. Bring your knees into your chest. Rock a little left and right here, giving yourself some well-deserved love in that lower back. When you're ready, we're going to bring the soles of our feet to the mat. Again, continuing on with the glute and hamstrings, we're going to bring our right ankle to our left knee. Now, you're going to feel something hopefully over in this area, right? So this is a figure four. You can also do figure four and pigeon, kind of work the same muscles, just in one's more intense than the other. So we're going to take a figure four here. And know that if you have a block or a set of books, you want to get a little deeper here, you can take that block, set it underneath your left foot here, feel a little bit more. You want to feel even more sensation, feel free, interlace your fingers behind the left thigh, and give yourself a little leverage and pull in. You want to get even deeper, you can go to the front of the shin. Wherever you feel comfortable today. One more breath here on that right side. Take an inhale. And then exhale. We're going to try and not let it boomerang. So take that left foot down and stay here observing the sensation you feel across your right side. Then we're going to switch it out. So inhale the right ankle off the left knee. Bring the right sole of the foot to the floor. Left ankle to the top of right knee. Again, you got the block there. You can stay right where you are. Or you can pull the right thigh in towards your chest. Wrapping your hands around your thigh or shin. And then again, compare and contrast. How did the right side feel versus how the left side feels? Know that you have permission to do whichever variation is applicable to your body. Three more breaths. Take an inhale here. Again, exhale, releasing any grip you have. Let it come back down to the floor or removing it off that block slowly. Stay here for a second. Again, try to contrast how it felt on the right side now that we've done the left. When you're ready, we're going to inhale that left ankle off the right knee. Both soles of the feet are going to come down to the ground. I want you to reach overhead here. Take a big stretch. Keep the feet on the ground, just stretching our upper body here, lengthening our spine. And exhale, come back down. And we're going to take our right ankle to our left knee now. We're going to do a twist, variation on a twist, with our ankle on our knee. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to turn around so you can kind of see how this works. So you bring your right ankle to your left knee, keeping the foot here. We're going to slowly drop the foot and the knee to the ground. So you're here now, right? You don't have to be anywhere else. If you want to vary, you can bring the knee closer to your head and notice this, the stretch kind of moves. So you stay here. Maybe you don't feel as much. Bring it up. You might feel more across that lower back and up into the top of the hamstring. Bring your arms out to a T and then look over the right shoulder. This pose is always difficult for me. A few years back, I had some plates put in for my ribs due to a motorcycle accident. And when I get in this position, they tend to pull. Two more breaths on this side. We're going to inhale our feet back up. Take a chance to notice again where you felt that at uncross the right ankle off the left knee. Bring the left ankle to the right knee. And we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So take an inhale and exhale. Slowly drop the left foot down, keeping that knee pointed to the sky. Look over your left shoulder here. And again, vary as much as you would like. Notice the stretch from the lower back up through the glute, up into the outer hamstring. A lot of times, or sometimes when we think that it's our hamstrings that are the limiting position, it's actually our glutes and lower back that are keeping us from actually getting into those hamstrings. The glutes are a pretty amazing muscle. They're the primary muscle that uses when you come into a halfway lift. They lengthen when you forward fold, when you sit up tall. Extremely useful muscles. Also, little padding for when you sit down, because sitting on your sit bones can be kind of painful. 2 more breaths. We're going to raise our legs back up. Notice how the left side feels here. Another breath. Inhale, take that left ankle off the right. Both feet come back down to the ground. Notice how the lower back, glutes, and hamstrings feel here. Bring your knees into your chest. Iron out the back one more time. Bring the soles of your feet back down slowly. And now we're going to take one leg long. Oops, gotta scoot back here. I'm just going to turn around again. We're going to take our left leg long, and I want you to bring your right knee into your chest. Squeeze that right knee in towards your armpit on the right side. If you would like, you can actually grab the back of your thigh here to get a little more leverage. Now, what I would like you to do is take that leg now and straighten it. Reach wherever you can. If that's behind your knee, and I want you to pull the knee slowly towards your face. If you can reach further up, maybe you can reach your ankle or your foot, or if you have a strap, you can actually wrap a strap across. Let me see, I have a strap over here somewhere. If you have one handy, or a towel even, you can take the strap, wrap it around your foot, and use it as leverage to get a little more longer. Each one has its own best use case, but really without tools here or across the shin are probably the best. Across the calf are the best places. But we're trying to stretch that hamstring a little bit here. One more breath on this side. And then we're slowly going to release the right leg to the ground as we bring the left knee in towards our chest. squeezing it into the left armpit. And then we're going to slowly extend the left leg long, pulling the left knee into our face here. One thing that can help engage that hamstring, if you're pointing your toes, actually flex the foot down towards your face. That lengthens that hamstring and calf. One more breath here. Take an inhale. Exhale, let that left leg come down long. Notice the difference, maybe how they feel. Maybe your legs feel a little bit longer. I always feel like I got a little bit taller. And I'm a short person, so it always feels pretty good. Give yourself a couple breaths here. Then we can go to setting up for your final resting pose. Let your feet come out wide. Maybe you give yourself a little hip shimmy. Palms come out wide. Let your shoulders relax into the mat and be heavy. Back of your head is heavy. Maybe you rock your head left and right a little bit to try and find that center spot. Let your breath slowly return to its natural rhythm. Slowly start bringing some subtle movement into your extremities, fingers, toes, ankles, wrists. Reaching overhead, taking a big morning stretch. And then roll over onto whatever side is calling to you. I'm going to roll to the right today, using that bottom arm as a pillow. Inhale, go ahead and sit up tall. Belly is engaged. Palms come to heart center, head slightly bowed. Thanks so much for joining for another session of yoga for the back body. I'll see you next time where we'll start a new theme and I'm going to keep it a secret. I bow to you. Thank you. See you next time.